Star Wars: The Force Awakens opens this weekend, and the entire world is waiting with bated breath. As we move towards the end of 2015, we get closer and closer to possibly the most heavily anticipated movie of, well, maybe ever. Of course, I started wondering, when the first Star Wars was released in 1977, what were the hot topics then? The very first Star Wars came out May 25th, 1977, and immediately became a cultural milestone. The world fell in love with our favorite robots, C-3PO and R2-D2, which made Harrison Ford a household name, and forever changed the way that we look at our umbrellas. Regarding entertainment in 1977, Diane Keaton made Woody Allen swoon in Annie Hall and became a fashion icon in the 70s with her gender role-bending outfits, which I still like rocking today. Annie Hall went on to win the Academy Award for Best Picture, and Keaton picked up an award for Best Actress. And in the tech world, on January 3rd, 1977, Apple Computer became incorporated, setting them on the path to becoming the biggest company in the world. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, along with a few others, started their genius in a garage just a year before with the idea of operating personal computers. The first model was basically a circuit board that lacked basic features like a monitor, keyboard, or a case. But when they became incorporated just a year after being founded, Apple finally got the startup funds needed to make their home computers the dominant force in the tech world that we all know today. Lastly, 1977 was the year that Jimmy Carter was inaugurated as President of the United States. The first year of his presidency saw him get dropped into the Cold War conflict, which at that point had been going on since the 1940s. Many Americans feared a plot by the Soviet Union to establish communism in America. With escalating tensions on both sides, it seemed like the two nations were on a definite path to war. Jimmy Carter also established the United States Department of Energy in 1977 to conserve resources. He put solar panels on the roof of the White House and began regulating the temperature of government buildings in an effort to reduce oil consumption and save money. Pretty forward thinking if you ask me. So, 1977 saw Apple's emerging domination of the tech world, bubbling tensions with the Soviets, rethinking gendered fashion, and large pushes to embrace eco-friendliness. Taking a look around 2015, doesn't seem like much has changed. No wonder Star Wars is back this year. Hey guys, it's Stacy. Thanks so much for watching the Trivialist. I hope you had a blast hanging out, but the only way I'm gonna believe you is if you leave a comment below, and then subscribe, and then watch more videos.